we're back.
Son of a bitch.
There it is. Let me stop the music here. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Armored Core series marathon that I started. We just finished Armored Core 2, where we got to see Elon Musk bring capitalism to Mars, as he's always wanted to, and all hell broke loose, as was the inevitable outcome of capitalism, of course. The inevitable outcome of doing that. But things have finally settled down, and now, many, many years later, in another age, after the events of, Armored Core 2, where we stopped Leos Klein from destroying everybody on Mars by crashing the moon Phobos into it. And the Earth government has given the Ravens their complete and absolute freedom. They don't have to answer to anybody or fill out any kind of paperwork or bypass any red tape. And so many years later, we now follow the story of a Raven enjoying this newfound freedom on planet Earth. The Martian civilization is, of course, still there and still developing and, just kind of doing its own thing, but the story is moving back towards Earth now, as we just play the part of a random Raven enjoying their newfound freedom as a completely free mercenary that doesn't have to answer to anybody. So let's see it. We're going in. Does the intro movie. There we go. Dude, the music was synced up with that. That was perfect timing. You know somebody obsessed over that, whoever designed this. Armored Core 2, Another Age. This is very reminiscent of the first Armored Core intro. Look at the color of the two ACs. The bad guy over here is that sort of dark red-brown color, and the main character is in gray. And he has a back cannon. Not a full-on grenade launcher like the other one, but this is definitely meant to be reminiscent of Armored Core 1's intro. Watch this though. What? They didn't expect to see each other. Oh, you don't get to see how the standoff ends.
Oh shit!
That's it, yeah. So like it's basically just implied that they didn't know they were there. They didn't know about each other. So they just kind of just like, what the fuck? That's why they do that turnaround, if you notice right there. Right here, look. They bump into each other by complete accident. They're like, what the fuck? Who's this? And so then they're just like,
You bastard son of a...
and they end up in a standoff. Like, they end up in a stalemate. They're just like, shit. Who's gonna pull the trigger first, you know? It's a pretty cool fucking intro. Honestly, this game, even though it doesn't have much of a storyline at all, it's just a free-for-all of free mercenary missions. Like I just explained, the Earth government gave the Ravens their freedom, and you just play the role of a Raven enjoying that freedom and doing missions for money, and that's it. And nothing else happens. Even so, I love the intro. It's really fucking cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Nerves Concord. Still acting as the mediator and liaison of between Ravens and whoever wants to hire them, basically. But you don't get a contact or operator like Nell Alter, and you don't have an email system either because there's just no storyline. You see the game, this is what happens. As soon as you hit new game after the intro that we just saw, this happens. And then you just go. You got a garage, mission, shop, and system to save your game, and those are your menu items, and that's it. Just go. Just play the game. Just start doing missions, and that's it. It's just a free-for-all. Just go. That's the best way I can describe it. Just go. Play the game. There's gonna be no, well, outside of, there's some missions that have some cutscenes, but they just pertain to the story of that individual mission. But there's no like CGI cutscenes outside of the intro. There's no like overarching plot or villains or plot twists or anything like that. No, it's just a free-for-all. It's like one giant DLC, mission-packed DLC for the original game, almost. You can think of it that way. That's pretty much it. Your very first mission before the world opens up, because you can see there's a world map back here. We see Old Gal, Old Zam, Neo Isaac. So we have a new Isaac City. If you remember in Armored Core 2, they mentioned that the Earth government started restoring the environment of the Earth ever since the Great Destruction. While the colonization of Mars was going on, they made that their priority. Well, not while the colonization was happening, but rather while the events of Armored Core 2 were happening. The Earth government was trying to focus on restoring the surface of the Earth back to how it used to be. So this one, called Armored Core 2 Another Age, which takes place far in the future, the surface of the Earth has been restored, and some of the cities that they've established are named after some of the old the underground cities from the subterranean era. And so you'll see some familiar names like this. So the first mission is in Neo Isaac. And yeah, you get a progress counter down there. What's it called? Stop terrorist sabotage. 20,000 credits as a reward. Requester, Neo Isaac Bureau of Control.
Proceed to Neo Isaac, the underground city located at the base of the elevator construction site, has been taken over by a squad of Indies. The Indies terrorist organization is waging a war against both the government and corporations. We're assuming they now plan to sabotage the elevator's construction. The removal of all Indies forces in the city is requested. We'd like you to teach them what it means to face us in battle. They're surprisingly well armed, even for a terrorist organization, but are still amateurs. This mission should pose little problem for a Raven of your caliber. Take care of the problem as quickly as possible, and good luck.
Well, Nell Alter did ask us where will we go and what will we do after the events of Armored Core 2, right? Oh, here we are. Operation name Wish Hand.
Main system engaging combat mode.
That's a completely different age, so it's not really implied that it's the same
Your
Raven.
target is a small squad of MTs.
And yes, it's the same voice actress as Nell.
Make sure they're all destroyed.
So you do get an operator, but there's just no email system. You don't talk outside of missions. Your operator's just there for the missions and that's it. There's no relationships or friendships developing, nothing like that. Just a bunch of missions. So that being said, we're gonna fast forward through a lot. There's only, because I mostly want to focus on commentating on like the most noteworthy missions, which the ones I can remember the most, I can count on one hand, not even with all fingers. Like there's only 2 or 3 like missions that stood out enough that have stuck with me through the years that I'm like, oh, I remember that one mission from Armored Core 2 Another Age, you know, like some like that were very memorable.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
And yeah, at the beginning it's just gonna be like the beginning of any Armored Core game. It's just very simple, straightforward missions, not a lot to them. So there's gonna be a lot of fast forwarding. The income and expense report screen still looks the same. There you go. Now you have a bunch of areas to do new missions in, and it updates the number of missions now is increased to 3, and it says achievement percent. This is your completion percent, and this video is going to do 100% for all areas to get an overall 100% for the whole game. And when you do that, that officially finishes the game, and that causes the end credits to roll. And then there's a new game, well, not new game plus, you don't get to start the game over again or anything, but That unlocks 3 extra missions. I think 2 or 3 extra missions that are actually like super bosses that are callbacks to some of the older Armored Core games. It's really cool. And so those are some of the memorable missions I want to comment on. But so other than that, we'll probably be just fast forwarding through a lot. Destroy prototype MTs. Zeo
We
Matrix.
request the destruction of our company's prototype MTs. The pilots of the MTs are researchers employed by our company. The researchers in question have come under increasing scrutiny as of late when it was learned that they were selling company secrets for personal gain. Before they could be apprehended, they somehow discovered we were onto them and escaped in the MTs. They've made their way to the underground city and are resisting capture. The area of operations is currently being rebuilt. Therefore, would like to keep the amount of collateral damage in that portion of the city to a minimum. Eliminate the researchers. They've outlived their usefulness. Good luck.
Alright. Operation Fly Swatter.
Main system
course.
engaging combat mode. Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Jesus, that was faster than the first mission.
You suck!
Okay, so I tried pushing space, but that doesn't work if you have that open. Attack Transport Convoy by Emerald.
We'd like you to launch an attack on one of Zeo Matrix's transport convoys. The convoy is expected to pass through Neo Isaac's underground residential district. While MT escorts will be present, the real concern is time. Strict security measures are in place in Neo Isaac's underground realm. The mission must be carried out quickly. Our goal here isn't the goods, but rather to harass Zeo Matrix. The more frequent our attacks, the more cautious they will be. By keeping pressure on Zeo Matrix, we hope to disrupt their transport lines. Failure is not an option.
Yeah, like always, you know, the game is pretty much just a unregulated hyper-capitalism simulator. Corporations fighting each other. Operation Shell Rider.
Main
Corporations
system
fighting each other in a world where
combat
murder
mode.
is legal. So instead of just, you know, undercutting each other on the market, they literally try to kill each other and destroy each other's assets and monopolize resources for themselves. Eliminate the competition, yada yada, you know, the basic incentives of capitalism. So, monopolize everything. And destroy your competition. By any means necessary.
The targets have increased their speed. Destroy them before they can escape.
I wonder what he's waiting for. It's like he's toying with his food, look. The player, I mean, because he's like... He didn't just like immediately destroy the transport trucks there.
Destruction of all targets confirmed. Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Defend the elevator facility. Neo Isaac Bureau of
The
Control.
Indies have initiated an attack on a large elevator facility in Neo Isaac. They've captured the central portion of the bridge that spans the elevator's upper area. The Indies have engaged in acts of terrorism before, but never on this scale. The facility is symbolic of our return to the surface, and its desecration will not be tolerated. Proceed to the area and eliminate the insurgents. Keep in mind that there is a city beneath the bridge, and if you fall, it will suffer great damage. Good luck.
So don't fall off. Not because we care about you, but because we care about the casualties and the damage to our reputation and assets. Operation Hanged Man.
Main system engaging combat mode. There's a
Even
city
though-
bridge. Maneuver the canister.
So even though there's there's no like storyline or like through line for a plot or anything. You know, you do get lore at least. Like, you know, they're talking about how they've finally returned to the surface from the subterranean era from the first Armored Core games.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
We're finally able to live on the surface of the planet again. It's been restored. Thanks to the Earth government. And now, well, let's destroy it all again by fighting each other over money and resources. Instead of just, you know, setting up a system to distribute it all equally. Which wouldn't be technologically impossible with the kind of technology they have in this world, but, you know, that's boring. Let's all kill each other. Assist Emerald forces.
This is
Request
an
for
urgent
Emerald.
request. A squad of MTs that we dispatched to Neo Isaac's underground city have come under attack. They're being overrun and require assistance. The perpetrators of the attack are the Indies. Normally, we'd be able to brush them aside, but they've come in force and our team is having a difficult time. Support our MTs and destroy all aggressors. Deductions will be made to your reward for each of the MTs that is lost. Save as many of them as you can. Good luck.
Damn. It's what's it called? An escort mission. Operation Speed Demon.
The mission will be all engines restored. Rescue is ready.
Save him.
Destruction of all areas confirmed. Good work, Raven. Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
That was quick. I mean, yeah. Look at the little chapter bars at the bottom of the video. Like the beginning of any Armored Core game, right? It's it starts easy, so the little mission bars like this, and then they get longer and longer as it goes on. The game gets harder. Pursue Emerald's forces.
A
Zeomatrix.
sample of a new material we are developing was stolen from one of our labs. Please track down those responsible and eliminate them. The group that stole the material also took out our security team. The latest reports indicate that they've entered the underground residential district and are poised to attack. The enemy force is small in number, but the area they've occupied is full of traps. We've decided it's too risky for us and that a Raven is better suited to the mission. Please eliminate the thieves. There's no need to recover the sample. Good luck.
Like, it's the principle of it. Just kill him. Operation
Main system
Hound.
engaged in combat mode. The area is littered with mines. Be careful not to come in contact with them.
This game kind of reminds me of Metal Gear Solid VR missions. It's just, you know, no storyline, just a bunch of, well, just a bunch of missions. It's a bunch of missions with, you know, objectives to fulfill using the gameplay mechanics from the first game, basically, and that's it.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Old Gal, Defense Storage Complex. The Indies.
This is an emergency request. The Old Gal Bureau of Control is planning an attack on the storage complex. A dropship is being prepped as we speak. For reasons we'd rather not divulge, the storage complex cannot be abandoned. We are prepared to use all available resources in order to defend it. However, the limited number of MTs available to us may not be enough. Your assistance in this matter would be appreciated. Please, secure the floor that you've been assigned. This mission is vital to our future operations in the Old Gal region. We must not fail.
Alright. Now we're working for the same terrorists that we've killed a bunch of already. Hey, the life of a mercenary.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Operation named Knock. Should have said knock knock, you know? I see why it's called that though now. Fool's just coming in.
Destruction of all enemy forces confirmed. Thanks for your help, Wade. Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Oh. AC management. Defend the materials cache. Indies again.
Documents of a highly sensitive nature have just come into our possession. It seems the Old Gal Bureau has concocted a plan to infiltrate our headquarters. This is indeed bad news, as the location is also used to house weapons and materials provided to us by our sponsors. These must not be allowed to fall into enemy hands. Currently, all weapons and materials are stored in a shuttered room on the 15th floor. Unfortunately, the shutter will not withstand a determined enemy attack. Please position yourself on the 15th floor. Prevent the attackers from breaching the shutter and discovering our secrets. We are also placing a support team in position on the roof. Pick off any targets that manage to make it into the complex. Good luck.
Sounds simple enough.
Main system
Operation
engaging combat mode.
Master Eye.
Raven, do you copy? Be on the lookout for any units that slip by our team on the roof. Dylan! Raven, 2 units managed to get past us. Take them out.
Kill him.
This is what top school. 3 units are headed your way.
3 units.
Raven, this is an emergency. We're being...
Oh, I think they just died. They're just like,
Destruction of all enemy forces confirmed. Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
too bad the motherfuckers on the roof didn't make it though. Poor bastards. Oh. He's tooling up. Eliminate patrolling AC.
Our materials storage facility has been commandeered by armed forces. We'd like you to help us recapture it. All mission participants are to launch their attacks simultaneously. This is being done to prevent the enemy forces from collaborating. Your target is an AC patrolling Warehouse 4. Eliminate the AC and at the same time, minimize any damage done to materials stored there. We may cancel the operation, depending upon the amount of damage you incur. If this happens, you will forfeit the reward. That is all.
Damn. So don't fuck around. Operation Gift
Main
Party.
systems engaging combat mode. Avoid the storage area with fuel tanks. You've been instructed to abort the mission and access the door exit clear. Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Just gotta be careful not to blow up the assets while killing the bastard. Eliminate the search team.
The Bureau
Indies.
of Control is attempting to locate one of our bases in Old Gal. If they succeed, we're in trouble. We have to stop their search team before they stumble upon our location. Apparently, they're not having much luck, but they are in the vicinity and don't seem to be deterred. We have verified that they have limited offensive capability and would make easy targets. But if we attack, it will confirm the Bureau's suspicions regarding our whereabouts. For this reason, we've decided that sending a Raven is the more prudent course of action. Good luck.
Operation Dear Friends.
Main system engaging combat mode. The enemy has requested reinforcements to their locale.
Oh shit.
Detected. Don't bother with the ACs. Concentrate your attacks on the targets.
Easier said than done. Yeah, whenever enemy ravens essentially show up, they play the main theme of the game from the intro movie.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
I didn't slow it down in time for that one. Take over military warehouse?
The Old Gal
Indies.
Bureau of Control has stepped up its efforts to deny us access to much-needed military supplies. This is a serious problem, as our current stockpiles are almost depleted. As a part of the plan to alleviate the situation, we will be conducting a raid on the Sorge Military Materials warehouse. The plan entails launching attacks on several of the warehouses at once. Doing this should keep their defenses off balance. You will be responsible for the attack on Warehouse 3. I must stress, however, that the purpose of the mission is to capture materials stored in the warehouse. If a sufficient amount cannot be secured, we will abort the mission. Make sure the materials in the warehouse are not damaged. Good luck.
Sounds kind of the same as that other mission. Similar. Operation Jack in the Box. Oh great, now I'm hungry.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Well, that was easy. We got a much longer mission coming up, it seems. I'm looking at the segment on the YouTube bar. Attack the storage complex. Old Gal Bureau of
We've
Control.
succeeded in locating one of the Indies' operational headquarters in the vicinity of Old Gal. It's a storage complex formerly used by Belena Corporation. The object of this mission is to eliminate all forces holed up in the complex.
The one we've been
We already
defending.
have agents on site, and they'll provide you with enemy status reports once the mission begins. Use the elevators to move between floors as instructed. Crush any opposition you encounter. That is all.
Alright. Time to destroy the same warehouse we've defended for the past few missions. Operation
System, engage in
Doberman.
combat mode.
Raven, destroy all enemies on your current floor. Next, head to the 10th floor.
Playing both sides just like the arms industry does sometimes, right? Really, any industry that can happen. But again, the life of a mercenary. You can create your own work.
Destruction of all targets confirmed. Next to the 20th floor.
I like that extension
5th floor. Go there now.
that he's using to do like a quick turn. That's what that does. The thing on the sides of his shoulders. Fucking cool. It helps with quick turning a heavyweight AC like the one he has. It would have been useful in the last game if it existed, but that part is from this game only, I think. You know what sucks is even see, that's really cool. You know what sucks is that even if you unlock the perk to, if you 100%ed Armored Core 2 Original and unlock the perk to be able to pilot an overweight AC, that doesn't carry over into this game. When you transfer your save data from the previous game to this one, you have to go back to having an AC that isn't overweight.
All remaining targets are on the 30th floor. Take the express elevator from the 5th floor.
Otherwise, you're just, yeah, you're not allowed to play. It sucks, but, you know. This isn't a story spoiler, I can tell you right now that in Armored Core 3 and beyond, they stopped caring if your AC is overweight. You can take it into a mission or an arena battle, it doesn't matter anymore. But you'll suffer the consequences of having an overweight AC, which is that you'll move slow as shit. You'll be a sitting duck most of the time. Your AC will only be able to take really small steps. I forgot there was an idle animation. That's because the 30th floor is so fucking far away. Yeah, in every game actually, including I think in the first ones, the PS1 games, there wasn't one. But starting in Armored Core 2, and this game's pretty much, you know, same graphics, same engine, it's the same game. Yeah, there's an idle animation that is, well, what you just saw basically. I'll put it at normal speed once it starts. If you do nothing, you just leave your, you know, there, that happens. Left, right, center. Left, right, center. Left, right, and then it's just a funny little thing they have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that still exists in Armored Core 3 and beyond. The idle animation. Still a thing. Damn. You guys are mean. Fucking bullies.
You're quite a pilot, Raven.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to
You're
normal
quite a
mode.
pilot, Raven. Thanks for blowing smoke. Appreciate it. Defend the bomber from Zeo Matrix.
The ARG aircraft maintenance hangar is under attack. We believe the intended target of the attack is a bomber currently being overhauled in the hangar. In order to confuse the hangar security team, the attackers have struck in different areas of the facility. Their clever ploy of splitting our forces guarantees that it is only a matter of time before the bomber is discovered and destroyed. Proceed immediately to the maintenance hangar and guard the bomber. Good luck.
Main system.
I couldn't even read that. Something house?
Proceed immediately
The
to
operation
maintenance
name?
hangar and guard the bomber. Good luck.
What did it say?
Main system.
Quonset House. I don't know what that is.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Alright, so you just gotta be quick. If there was that few enemies, that means, you know, they could have destroyed it very, very fast, the plane. Enter waste treatment plant. Old Zam Bureau of Control.
The plant has been commandeered by a group of armed terrorists. They claim to have taken these steps in an effort to prevent further damage to the environment. But clearly this is just a ruse. Remove the forces occupying the facility. Here is the mission overview. Our team will attack the terrorists and back them into the smelting furnace at the rear of the plant. Once accomplished, eliminate all opposition. Even the hardiest AC won't last long if it falls into the superheated magma on the lower levels. Be careful and good luck.
Alright.
Main system.
Operation Cheap Dust.
Your AC will last long fall. Keep missions brief as possible. Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
We kept it brief. Disarm the bombs from Zeo Matrix.
Interrogation of one of those involved in the attack on the ARG aircraft maintenance hangar revealed that the enemy has hidden a number of timed bombs within the facility. To make matters even worse, the enemy has modified the hangar security system. Consequently, the system is attacking anyone who approaches. Our hands are tied. Please disarm all bombs within the facility. We will open the gates one by one and guide you to the different bomb locations via communication updates. You've been given permission to neutralize the security system. Good luck.
Operation Fortune Route.
Please head to East Maintenance Hangar and disarm the two bombs there. Move to the room in the southwest and disarm the bomb there. Now move to the room in the west and disarm the bomb there. Please proceed to the room on the north side of the facility and disarm two bombs. Please move to the room in the northwest and disarm the bomb there. Move over to the room in the east and disarm the two bombs there. All bombs have been disarmed. Good work. Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Just killed an extra turret for good measure, even though it wasn't necessary.
You son of a bitch.
Destroy security system from the Indies.
The recent slump in global markets and the accompanying lack of economic progress can be attributed to the greedy attitude of Earth's largest corporation, Zeo Matrix. As a warning to Zeo Matrix, we've devised a plan for an attack on the ARG aircraft maintenance hangar. The objective is to put the facility out of action. To ensure that we achieve this goal, we'd like you to destroy its security system prior to our attack. Your role in this mission is key to our success. We expect you to be in top form. Good luck.
Complaining about corporations being greedy in a capitalist society. Operation Name Mouth.
Combat mode.
I don't need to say it. I always do. What more do you expect? There. I said it anyway. That's all there is to be said.
As a security precaution, all blocks within the facility will be sealed in. Attention all employees. Please evacuate the facility immediately.
They're shutting the security gates. Raven, get out of there now.
Oh shit, we gotta run! Well, those shutters are coming down fast. Like, you better remember your way back out or you're fucking screwed. And it's set up like a labyrinth too, so if you didn't memorize how you got here, you better hope you had a head part that has a map. You know, the memorization.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
That freaks, that's meant to, it's like that freaks you out because it's like, oh, I don't want to abort the mission, but, well, you're supposed to leave, so. A little confusing at first. I think he had to stop like that because, do you see how he stopped the overboost before reaching the truck? If you overshoot it, it'll count that you left the area and aborted the mission, rather than achieving the target, which was to get in the truck and get the fuck out, to leave. So it's like you failed because you left. You weren't supposed to leave. You were supposed to hit the little target to get into the truck and leave, but you left on your own. So it's kind of like,
What? What? Oh shit! What the fuck?
yeah. What was this one called? Raven Assessment by Emerald.
We are currently considering the sponsorship of a Raven from the Martian Arena. He has a solid history, but before making any commitments, we'd like to see him in action. A bogus request has been issued, and the AC in question has been lured to the old Zam waste treatment plant. Please head to the facility and engage him in combat. Should he prove to be inadequate, we want to know now, not later. Give this mission your best, as you will only be paid if you win. We'll keep an eye on things from afar.
Wow, they set up a trap for this Raven that they're considering hiring just to test him out. Cause he's from the Operation Lonely Wolf. Cause he's from Mars. So, like, we don't know, we don't know much about his reputation. So.
Who are you? What's going on here? You're mistaken if you think I'll let you stand in my way.
You bastard! Son of a bitch! Combat mode. Enemies detected.
This won't last long. I want to see if he has a death scream. Surprised the player isn't just like trying to slice him up. He's toying with him. Oh, it's a sword fight!
This can't be!
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
He's not a colonel, but I needed something like that. I don't know. Poor bastard. Set up to be killed by his own employer. Just because they wanted to test him first. Like, well, he's dead, so I guess that means he wasn't worth it. Fuck him. Time to tool up with some more upgrades. Holy shit, he changed his whole build. Alright. He's adapting for the coming missions. Attack the airbase. Oh, I see why.
We'd like you to initiate
Emerald.
an attack on a recently constructed Zeo Matrix facility. The facility is an airbase located in the Horwick Mountains. Zeo Matrix claims that it is simply a mining enterprise, but we know that this isn't the case. The area of operation and its surroundings are important to our corporation's air transport needs. We cannot let Zeo Matrix control the rights to this airspace. Your target is a massive bomber stationed at the base. Seek it out and destroy it. We're counting on you, Raven.
Okay. I think it's because the AC build he has now is far more suited. Operation Treasure. Far better suited for jumping and flying around. There's a lot of aerial combat here and jumping and flying around, of course. He's got like grasshopper legs, basically. He can run pretty fast, jump high. He's lightweight, so his boosters can take him further. You can fall, out of the map, so... Holy shit! Yeah, if you have vertigo, this mission will be a problem. Look at that. I'm not sure if that's part of the 100% completion requirement. I don't think so, no. No, I don't remember having to actually find all the AC parts. That's optional. 100% in this game just means completing all the missions, which is all there is to do. Calculated, actually, though. Oh, he's got no way to open it. Well, he could waste sniper ammo, but he doesn't want to. Oh, it's just a door. I guess he was just waiting. He didn't want to have to run. Right.
System switch to normal mode.
I just realized the chapters are the mission names. I don't even have to, like, go back if I miss it. Destroy radar array.
Our ground forces have suffered heavy losses during a recent wave of Zeo Matrix airborne mounted attacks. We have therefore decided to eliminate the source of the problem. The target is Zeo Matrix's airbase located in the Horwick Mountains. Plans for a retaliatory strike are underway, and we would like you to take part in the attack. We request that you destroy the radar array protecting the airbase. Once their monitoring network has been raised, it will be easy to wipe out the base. The success of the mission is dependent on the objective being achieved before the base can rally its defenses. You must accomplish your goal within the allotted time.
Operation Sparsely Star.
Main system engaging combat mode.
Oh! Barely made that. Yeah, his heavyweight build that he had before this would be completely inadequate for this mission, for these missions. Also, the rifle he's using here is the same one that the main character in the intro movie has. The gray AC. The gray colored AC. The right-hand weapon he's got on.
Target destruction confirmed. Let's head back to the base. Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Eliminate trespassing AC by the Old Gal
Irina
Bureau
Mine,
of Control.
located in the Horwick Mountains, has been occupied by Zeomatrix forces. The mine is abandoned and no longer in use, but is still within our territory. The Zeomatrix forces are blatantly trespassing and are aware of this, as they've hired a Raven of great reputation to lead the operation. The occupying forces have set up positions throughout the mine, but we want you to concentrate your efforts on their leader. We'll take care of the rest. Good luck.
Operation Washer.
Main system
Gotta clean the
engaging
place
combat
out.
mode. Operate the list to access the lower levels of the mine. The trespassers have detected your presence. Be on guard. Enemy AC detected.
It turned into an actual sword fight. It just...
You bastard! Son of a bitch!
And then finally... At least it wasn't us. Defend the airbase by Zeomatrix.
This is an emergency request. A squadron of Emerald fighters has been detected in the Harwick Mountains. Their most likely target is our airbase located in the region. The top-secret airbase is not yet capable of defending itself against a large airborne assault, and in fact, it has only minimal defensive capabilities. We've requested assistance, but due to the remote location of the airbase, it will be a while before reinforcements arrive. Attack the Emerald Squadron and halt their advance. The facility's gate must be defended until reinforcements arrive. We'll take care of the situation once they do.
Operation Quail's Nest. We got a sniper.
Main system engaging combat mode. Enemy forces approaching.
The moon.
Defend it at all costs. Normal mode.
Intercept mine intruders by the Old Gal Bureau of Control.
Forces employed by Zeomatrix have once again invaded the Irina mine, even though their first attempt was successfully thwarted. It's unclear what they are after, but these repeated incursions will not be tolerated. Remove all hostile forces occupying the mine. The intruders are monitoring the mine's main entrance. Therefore, you will be required to launch a surprise attack via the underground. The invading force has also disabled the mine's power supply, and we assume that the primary elevators are out of service. It's quite possible that an AC with inadequate boosters will not be able to access all areas of the mine, so prepare your AC accordingly. Good luck.
At least they tell you. Operation Pendulum.
Enemy forces are present in the upper levels as well. The power supply has been cut and lifts disabled. Ascend the mine shafts and destroy intruders.
Well, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh my god. Pew pew.
System switch to normal mode.
Eliminate outlaw organization for the old Avalon Bureau of Control.
Of the outlaw organization operating within our territory. It's situated in Gihen Crater. The group is responsible for numerous attacks on our transport planes, which they detect, track, and eventually destroy with the help of a powerful radar setup. It has taken a long time to pinpoint their location, and we can't let this opportunity pass us by. But there's a slight problem. Supposedly, the ringleader is a Raven. This is still unconfirmed, but we'd like you to take charge just in case. You'll probably be detected before you reach the crater, so be prepared.
Ringwave.
Main system engaging combat mode. Enemy AC detected.
Surprise, motherfucker! You bastard! You son of a bitch!
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
There's been more. Eliminate the Bureau forces.
A successful
for the Indies.
campaign of deception
Dude,
has enabled us to...
We'll start from here next time because I'm gonna end. But there has been more AC customization in this game than in all the previous ones combined from the playthroughs of this uploader. Because it's just the nature of this game. You have to adapt your AC a lot more. There's no like one size fits all meta like there was in a lot of the previous games where he hardly changed his setup at all. He mostly just used the same AC for like a pretty same-ish AC for everything for like the past 4 games now. He didn't really make too many modifications. For this one, he's constantly switching parts out when he's gonna go to another mission somewhere else and just like fucking left and right, just constantly. This one requires a lot of adaptation, and I do remember that being a thing. Like this, yeah, you need to constantly be changing your AC for different conditions in this game quite a bit. I don't know if future games are quite like that. They might also just end up having like a meta with a cheese strat and that's it. But this one you gotta be changing out a lot of shit sometimes. You have to have different types of builds for different situations, which is supposed to be the whole point of the game anyway, you know? So it's just kind of funny that up until now, people were always able to find like an optimal build of you just put this on, you win the game basically. But now it's like, okay, we actually have to be thinking constantly, okay, now I'm gonna need an AC that does this or that. But anyway, that's it for this video. I will continue with this tomorrow. So we're cutting this one here. Thank you all very much for the support. As always, I hope y'all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, good night. Please take care of yourselves, stay safe out there, and I will see you all next time. Peace.
Dylan! You son of a bitch!